The feet are obviously very important, and we can use various tools to work the tissues of the feet. We have superficial tissues close to the surface, and we also have deeper tissues. The tricky part is that the deeper tissues are between the bones of the foot, the metatarsals. So we'll use a couple different things here. This is a lacrosse ball. You can also use a tennis ball. And the key thing is we're exploring. We're like we talked about in the intro to this section, you really want to find restriction. And that's what this self-palpation allows you to really do. And sometimes you're going to need a different tool to really change the tissue quality. But this gives us better self-awareness and allows for us to gain some more understanding of why we move the way we do, and maybe why we're having difficulty progressing certain movements. And so I'm finding some things close to my heel, and we want to make sure we move. Whenever we're doing any sort of soft tissue work, the key is to allow us to move better. So while we're doing it, we shouldn't be passive. We want to make sure that we're moving as much of the related tissues as we can. And so I'm finding some spots a little toward the front of my foot as well. And so now maybe I'll get a little bit more specific with the golf ball. And now I can really get in there. I can get in between those metatarsal bones and feel that I can move the structures in relation to each other by moving my toes in different directions to try to free some of that stuff up. Obviously, we're a little bit limited with the feet and what we can do. You can do this standing or seated, but it's important that all those tissues are free of as many restrictions as possible. And then we can also get the top of the foot with our thumbs, explore that, feel the tissues, make sure the bones are moving well, and then we can move the tissues while we work. Move the structure while we work the tissue. Go ahead and give that a shot.